gear, fourth gear 55, seventh gear 70, third gear 100.
Hello people, welcome back to my channel Shake Rides. In today's video, we're going to talk about Guerilla's 450, the new vehicle from Royal Enfield, and it's launched 10 days back. The bike is available in showrooms. I'm here in Acclaim Motors, Yelahanka, Ballari Road. I've come here to do a walk around. We're going to do a small test ride as well to get the first impressions of the bike. We're going to talk about the color, the prices, how, what, why the Guerilla 450. So stay tuned till the end. And if you're new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not forget to press the notification button. Let's see what this bike Guerilla 450 is all about. Well, to start with, this is a toned down version of Himalayan 450 Sherpa engine. Basically, in terms of size I'm talking about, because mechanically no changes. The engine wise, it still generates 40 bhp of power and 40 Nm of torque. Let's have a quick technical specifications about the bike. Let's start with the tire here. The tire, these are the fat tires available for Royal Enfield or in India for any bike in terms of the commute bikes I'm talking about. Single cylinder in fact. So the front you get 120 by 70 17-inch wheels, and these are from C8 dual purpose tires. At the back you get 160, right? Let me tell you again, 160 by 60 7-inch wheels, right? Again C8 from C8 dual purpose tires. You get this huge chunk 43 mm conventional suspensions, and you also get this LED setup here, light setup, both indicators and the main light. You also get DRLs. This is part of accessories, not as part of standard bike. And that's about tires. You also have brakes, 310 mm disc brake, dual caliper. The brakes are from Brembo with ABS. Now, how does it feel once you sit on it? So this is how it's going to feel. So I'm 5.9 and I'm able to place both my feet on ground comfortably. The handlebar is wide, and talking about the tank, it's of 11 liters of tank, which is a big letdown I believe, because 1 liter will not be useful. So considering just 10 liters and 29 kilometers per liter, what is claimed by the company will give you close to 290 kilometers for full tank. That is a good in city, but you'll have to visit fuel stations on highways if you're planning for a long drive. If you see the digital instrument cluster, as I told you, it gets the same from Himalaya. Now if you see, there we go. So it's the same thing from Himalayan 450. It's your tachometer, speedometer, you have neutral information, gear information basically, and you get engine meter, odometers, and you can connect your mobile. You can also have maps on this, you can change, right? So let's press this, what all you get. Ride mode, performance mode you get, and eco mode you get. That's trip, you get trip 1 information, you get trip 2 information, you get fuel range, you get fuel consumption, you get voltage information, you get engine temperature, right? All that has been the same way how Himalayan displays, right? So you can connect the same way to your mobile, and you can have navigations here in your instrument cluster. Talking about what you get, and on a handlebar you get the same switches that are in Himalayan, right? It has a detailing here that says Royal Enfield, right? Left and right indicators, honk, and this is for you to come back on home. If you're in somewhere in between, if you press this, it comes back to home. This is for your joystick to move around. This is for your mirrors and turn on off. This side you get on and off, you get hazard lights I believe, yes. Then this is mode to change your performance to eco mode. That's about the instrument cluster. Now let's talk about the engine. The engine gives you same Sherpa engine that is carried from Himalayan 450cc of engine, Devo HC liquid cooled, that generates maximum of 40 bhp of power and 40 Nm of torque. I'll put the respective RPMs on the screen. It's mated with 6-speed gears, and it's a slipper assist clutch, no traction control as of now, but you do get 2 modes. You get one eco mode, one and sports mode I believe. So the difference is maybe in the eco mode the response will be a little mellow. This gets a ride by wire, but it does not get an option to switch off your rear brakes, rear ABS, like we can do it in Himalayan. Let me remind you one more thing, that this is not a scram, because if you talk about scrambler, The front wheel is supposed to be 19 inches, but this is 17 inches, not even 18 inches. So this is more like a roadster for your city commute and also for your long rides with with more power to this. If you're looking for power in a bike, in a single cylinder with liquid cooled, then this is the option Royal Enfield gives you. People who believe that Himalayan is a huge bike and it is not user friendly in city, and Rocher is the answer from Royal Enfield. Can I go for Hunter? Yes, you can go for a Hunter, but the difference is the performance, right? That's a 350 bhp, that's a 350cc engine, oil and air. That's a 350cc engine, air cooled, that generates just 20 bhp of power. This is double the power, right? And double the performance as well. So there is a difference. One good thing about this is 780 mm seat height. So I'm an average height guy, 5.8, 5.9. I'm able to place my feet on ground comfortably. I can maneuver easily. No weight, you don't feel any weight as such on the bike. Let's put a left side stand. And that's your liquid cooled radiator there. As you come down here, these are the foot pegs. Plush seat you get. Grab rails on the side. You do not get the backrest. You need to buy it as a part of accessories. Coming at the back, you get this huge 160 section of tires, 17-inch wheels. You get with this 270 mm disc brake, again from a bi-brake most probably. This is your swing arm, and you get this cute little exhaust. To talk about weight and the other specifications, the weight of this bike is close to 181 kilos. That's 11 kilos lighter than your Himalayan. Wheelbase is of 1440 mm, the ground clearance of 169 mm, the width is of 833 mm, the length is of 2080 mm, and the dry weight is of 174 kilos and the curve weight is of 185 kilos. Talking about the suspension travel, it does not get as the Himalayan gets. It gets 165 mm travel. Here it gets 160, 150 mm travel at the back. That's about the specifications. Let's talk about the prices and colors. In terms of colors, it is divided into 5 colors. You get this, silver smoke, you get black, you get this white and blue combination, you get yellow and black combination, you get a gold and red combination, and you also get, I believe, black combination. So there are totally 5 colors in this. They are divided into 3 stages. You get analog, dash and flash. Analog is a starting model that is of 2.39 lakhs ex-showroom in Bengaluru. That basically everything remains same, but gets a basic instrument cluster that is of classic. The other 2 stages for all the models, you get Himalayan fully fledged digital instrument cluster, and those prices are 2.49 lakhs and 2.54 lakhs ex-showroom respectively. The on-road prices, I'll put it on the screen, you can go through them. So that's about the colors and the prices. Let's quickly turn this on and see how does this sound. Yeah. So that's how it sounds. It sounds very nice, very similar to a Himalayan, but what they say is that the tuning of this engine is a little different, like they do it for classic 350, Hunter and Meteor. Same way for Himalayan and for this Guerilla, the tuning is different, though mechanically no changes whatsoever. So that's about the bike, guys. That's how I feel. I'll quickly do a ride review, and also I'll show you how it sounds and how it feels when you ride the bike. Okay. Okay, so this is how it's going to look when you on the bike. Turn this on, everything remains same, no changes for mode. Right, let's quickly turn this on. Wow, look at that crunch sound. Right, let's do a quick ride. First gear, here we go. Okay, a little bit of jerk. Oh, it picks up. Oh my goodness. Here we go. So I feel there's a first gear is a very lame response is what I'm getting. Right, the bike feels very light, the front feels very light. Let me quickly put the brakes. Yeah, let me do one more time. First gear. Yeah. Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Superb. So
first impressions, first gear is very mellow response. The first time is what I'm feeling from Royal Enfield, where their core strength used to be the torque, right? And first gear, second gear used to be a lot of torque. Here first gear is very mellow, then you go on a second gear, you reach the 3000 rpm, and then boom, the engine works like a beast, right? And suspensions are at the stiffer side, which is a good, considering people would take this on off-roading sometimes, and also places like in Bengaluru you really need this kind of suspension. They are pretty tough. And there you go. Okay, yeah, the exhaust sounds a little grunty, doesn't have that vroom exhaust note, but it has its own unique gruntness. I just feel like I'm riding some Duke 390 or Honda CB300 bike. Has a plenty of power and torque in above 3000 rpm, you can see. And mid-set foot pegs is what I can see here, and upright posture, wide handlebar. It gives a wide view for a rider. And city rides is gonna be smooth because the maneuvering is very nice. It just 11 kilos lighter than your Himalayan, so it should be close to 180 kilos of curb weight and 11 liters of fuel tank. So it's a little lighter vehicle. You don't feel the weight once you hop onto this. And what do you say? Let's take a U-turn here. We're gonna have a U-turn. Yeah, we're gonna have a U-turn. Let's do a quick 0 to 60 and 0 to 100, right? Yeah, we'll do from here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, first gear. Third gear 55, second gear 70, third gear 100, fourth gear 125, 30, fifth gear 140, sixth gear 150 in a very short span of time. I think by 9 seconds or 10 seconds, I think I did 100, 0 to 100. Was amazing. Suspensions are stiff, you can feel the bumps easily, but I don't think so that should be a problem on your long rides. It's a ride-by-wire throttle, so very responsive throttle, very quick. If you have to overtake someone, you can easily do it without any hassles, or you're not gonna have any kind of problems in maneuvering in the city because the handle is very light at the front. Clutch is on little harder side, so if you're already a Royal Enfield rider, you will not feel any difference, but if you're a new rider, you would definitely feel it's on a harder side. How does this compete with other competitors like your Tram Speed 400 or Scrambler 400? How? Well, I've not ridden any of those two bikes, but my understanding is this has its own unique place. It's basically a roadster, right? And it weight side, it is on a lighter side, so mostly like for Triumph and this, maybe it should be close to 6 to 7 kilos of different, but this has a character is what my understanding is, right? Triumph, whereas they were trying to imitate Royal Enfield, and I feel it's kind of close to Dominar in terms of the vehicle's character, right? And it will do a pretty good in terms of competition, because the prices of Royal Enfield has managed to place the price nicely, right? And So Royal Enfield always has multiple vehicles with same engine with fine tuning. We saw that in Classic 350, goes to your Meteor 350, then Hunter 350. Now we have Himalayan 450. So they have taken that engine, fine tuned it, a little bit of fine tuning happening in there, and they gave us Royal Enfield Guerilla 450, right? We spoke about what Guerilla and how it is. It's an amazing bike for your everyday commute, to your long rides, weekend long rides. It will do everything for you, even including some sort of off-roading, because it gets dual tone tires, right? And if you have plans of buying a roadster of single cylinder, right, because that's the only segment in here, you have Triumph, you have Speed, and you have this, right? I would suggest you go for this because of its network. Royal Enfield has a huge network in India compared to Triumph, so your service cost will be lesser compared to Triumph, and easy to manage. The fit and finish quality is good, except little bit of your plastic that is looks little lesser than the premium. They could have worked on the fit and finish at the front. Apart from that, everything looks nice, feels good, feels confident when you ride this bike, right? So those are my first impressions. And if you want to do a test ride, the bikes are available here in Acclaim Motors, Elanka, Ballari Road. Do come, check out the bike, do a test ride, and find yourself how the bike is, right? If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Your subscription helps me to make many such videos. And do not forget to press the notification button. Let me know what you feel about this bike in my comment section. This is Sheikh. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.